Hey everybody, we're on the way to Big Break here in Oakley, California. We're going to stop for a little bit Taco Bell. But we're going to a special event here at the Big Break Center. They're hosting a, what did they say, the Mocktails and the Starry Trail, something like that. I think that's what it's called. So we're going to be heading into here, and it's a free event. It's the first time they're doing it. Oh, they actually have the little sign out. Oh, Sip and Stroll. That's what it's called. I think I came up with a better name than that one. So we're heading right in. Supposedly the gate was supposed to close at 6:30. We're 18 minutes late to the event. At 6 o'clock, the gate's supposed to be closed. So we're doing a Sip and Stroll. 18 minutes late because of Taco Bell. Here we are at Big Break Visitor Center at the Delta East Bay Regional Park District. And there's the center. We're going to be going in there. Oh, you got a fireplace going and everything. Cool. Loose dog. Cool. See you too. Thank you for letting me know about this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I even brought my wife, which is right over there. Hey, thank you.
Welcome to the space. We have a lot going on. This is the sipping, relaxing part of our evening. There's mocktails over there with Manza mint
All right.
in them.
Hey, thank you.
And then various things for you to enjoy and relax.
And,
Hey, how's it going?
that's cool. It's like a one-setting microscope.
Yeah. It's just a really easy to use magnifier, but it's pretty high quality thickness, so you can see things pretty close. It's really great because it's windy, so everything kind of blows off the table.
Nice.
How's it going?
It's coming.
The botanical medicinal element in the drink.
So these are the dates, huh?
Yeah, we have a couple more coming up. This is the first time we've hosted this event, so we'll see if folks enjoy it, if we want to keep going. We have a few more dates planned out.
Well, it's definitely going to be on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm recording right now.
What that's going to look like.
Yeah, is it going to be similar to this?
Or an
is it
actual,
gonna be-
like, park. There you go.
Really excellent question. It is in pretty preliminary stages, and I have not heard if it's going to have a visitor center attached to it or not.
Okay.
If it has a visitor center, then it does, I think, pull in more people for educational programs. The plan is for it to be open to the public. I just don't know if it has that visitor center component or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's. They don't. I saw their dates.
So these are the mocktails.
Yeah, let me fill this and then.
Okay.
Yeah, sure thing.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys would like our signature mocktail?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
All right.
Does it make fun of other drinks? That's why it's mocktail. I know, bad jokes, dad jokes.
Hey, those are the best jokes. I love dad jokes. Oh, see, we're already falling over from your jokes already.
I think you crushed it. Okay. All right. Then everything got awkwardly quiet. Okay.
Sorry, I'm focused on this. Have you guys been here before?
We walk the trails a lot.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. We just.
Have you ever been here in the evening?
No. Usually we get chased out by that time.
So you guys close usually by sundown, right?
So our park closes by sundown, but our visitor center closes at 4.
Okay. So what's everything going in it?
So I have a list right
Okay.
here. We have some limeade that was already made in there, but we also put in some. It's got lemon, lime, and mint in it.
Okay.
And then the drops she added in is your Romanza extract, extra little lime for you, and then fizzy water.
Okay.
Okay.
And there you go. And if you want to give it more of a stir, we have stir sticks for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, thank you. I'll try a stir stick.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is this unlimited?
Yeah, until it runs out.
All right, thank you. I would, and I will.
That's over here.
See, this is the snacks. Oh, no, this is not the snacks. Oh, they're over there.
I know, yeah.
Oh, they got a thing called asparagus.
I gotta take some of this.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Huh?
It is refreshing, huh?
What is this?
Asparagus
With what?
with look like cream cheese or some sort.
What's this on it though?
It's almost like a mashed potato. It's good though. I would try it.
Should we get a plate?
Yeah.
If I don't like it, are you gonna eat it?
If you don't like it, I eat it. Usually how it works, right? You don't? You think you didn't like it?
No.
All right, guess I got it.
Phone, so I'm not used to it.
How to eat everything.
Yeah. I had the 8 Plus for so long. It finally, I just got rid of it. And
Well, I'm glad I had the burrito. That was more like food, you know?
it's good for you. But I wanted to show you a picture of June and I just I'm guessing she likes being.
This is refreshing.
Well, I had to train her. I wasn't sure, 100% sure that she liked it. Oh, here's June when she was.
Please?
Another?
Yes.
Can we reuse your cup?
Yes, please.
I am waiting on ice,
Oh, you could just.
but you've got
yeah.
some in there, so.
Yeah. It was actually very refreshing. Thank you.
No problem. Gonna be just kind of around.
Like to the fishing area back, or?
I think it's about 45 minutes long, so I think
Okay.
we're gonna go kind of around the slough here.
Okay.
I think maybe I'm gonna guess down the Levee Top Trail, which is the rough trail.
All right.
I'm not 100% sure. Do you want a fresh lime?
Hello.
Hey there.
So you ready to make a seed bomb?
Any kind of bombs, I'm into it.
So
how do
this is clay,
All right.
and if it's kind of dry, you just have to wet it a little bit, and then we're just dipping it in the compost,
Okay.
and then dipping it in the seed mixture, which is wildflowers, and then you just kind of press it together, maybe wet it a little bit more, come back into the compost, back into the seeds until however you want it to look,
All right.
and then just plant it in a pot or in the flower bed.
Okay.
And it should be growing really within a couple weeks.
Cool. So you use this clay here?
Yep.
All right.
That clay, it's already pre-rolled into that,
All right.
which is a good thing. And then afterwards, you can put it in these.
All right. Thank you.
But I made a couple there. They're just a mixture of different wildflower seeds.
All right. And you said mix it in?
Yep, just mix it in, however many seeds you want to have in there. It can be as many as you want. You can make it more than one or two.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just put them wherever you want. I have a raised bed that has a bunch of wildflowers in it right now. I just put it in there. I'm not even sure which one they are because there's still a lot in there, but yeah.
This is kind of cool. So just stick it in the flower bed and let it grow.
Yeah, put it inside the dirt a little bit. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't have to be deep.
Oh, okay.
So how do you like the drinks?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't drink alcohol, so I always wonder what a mocktail tastes like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I had to try it on the cruise when I go on the cruise. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I made a. Let's check out the center. I have a discovery room. cool. Oh. Here's Gus. Levy. He keeps jumping back and forth like that. Like you kind of make up his mind between the cameras. So they're getting ready to go on the trail. It's a 45-minute walk. We're going to be going way down. Oh, they're getting ready. And my wife's in the bathroom. Better let her know. Wetlands. So just open free to the public all the time. Very neat. A lot of history here. They're getting ready to go, and I'm waiting for my wife. She has like perfect timing for these things. In other words, perfect timing for us not to do this thing. They're getting ready to leave. They got a little speaker going. And the young lady that told me about the event is actually, I think she's actually in charge of the stroll. Yeah, that's her right there. All right, they already started the tour without us because I had to wait for somebody. No. So they're already talking about the history of this, of the past, everything when they had to dredge everything. This was all underwater, and they had to build this up.
Daniel, they're going to be doing something every Thursday, something similar to this outline, but a different thing. Like they're going to have recipes for the mocktails.
Okay.
So.
Well, I was talking to them, and they said this is the first time they've done this event.
They host the marshmallows event.
Well, she was telling me that they do stuff for families, they do stuff for kids, but this is the first adult event.
Why not,
So
right?
I'm like, well, when they first told me about it, I said, what kind of adult event can you have? And he goes, either way, I'm down. I'm down for adult things.
In general, we don't gather from the park, but I've been thinking about what, can we make some things from the park or not. But the yerba manta also, you may have seen as an extract. But we'll actually find that yerba manta. So far, we're not cooking with things from the park, but it is something on my mind that maybe we could.
It's the American bitter. It's that boom, boom. It's sitting in that field right there, and it's a shorebird, and it stands and pretends it's a reed and flows with the wind. It's looking for rodents or fish in the water, and it's supposed to stand really still. And the striping on the bird makes it look like reeds. That's the sound you hear, and you hardly ever hear it, but it's outside. It's a very deep, like a giant bubble coming up.
We'll probably hear it again.
Really hard to see.
Yeah, they blend in with the reeds in the wetland. And we have, I believe, a taxidermy of it in person later, but it's a heron shaped. Walk a little further, we're going to pause here in the sunshine.
This is a dredge. Look at that sucker. That's how I eat my cereal.
You had me on Apple. Just to pay for something.
Well, good thing you don't have Apple Pay.
It's terrible.
So supposedly there's a bird out here that blends in with the reeds. It actually sits on the reeds and waits for rodents. Is that it right there? I don't know if you can see it. But maybe that is a bird. I can't tell.
When they go, with the whole apple, they really celebrate and they're all going to
That's asparagus.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many times have we walked over here?
You mean I could been getting free asparagus here all this time?
Whatever, how they made that little thing, that was
So I thought you didn't like the asparagus treat, so I ate yours, and it turned out that you did like it,
yep.
so you ate mine. And I had more asparagus on mine than you had yours. Okay, that's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So was the mocktail.
Yeah.
In our mocktail. It's native to California. It's been used for a very long time by Native American cultures to treat symptoms of common cold or stomach ache. And it's the root that's used. You create a tea with. But it just started blooming today. We planned this event because usually it's blooming by now, and I've been watching it week after week after week, and it just opened today. So pretty little flower. If you want to walk up a little closer, we can take a look. It's just down this way.
Yeah, cool. So it just bloomed today. Let's take the path.
If you're wondering about all the holes, we have a 5 and under program called Riddles in March. We dig a bunch of holes and we flood it and we play in the mud.
Cool.
1 hour with the little kids. And
Sounds like a blast.
I remember the one with the leaves.
Oh, yeah. The leaf shower?
Sometimes they are bigger. They come in a lot of different sizes. But if you see the pink bud, and if you didn't get a chance, I'm going to just pass this around if you want to pass it down. But if you didn't get a chance to smell it, we had one up there at the table. If you didn't get a chance to smell it, it has a really lovely smell. You can kind of tear it up if you need to. That's the leaf of the yerba manzana. The whole plant is very, very fragrant. And we do see the little white flowers. So if you see all of these leaves, the leafy green leaves spread out, all of that is yerba manzana. So in another few days to a week, we're going to have it covered with white little flowers.
Oh, nice.
So if you live in the area, go back. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, like a sweet basil.
If you didn't have a chance to come up, we can kind of shift our spaces. It's one of my favorite wildflowers at Big Break.
So this is the one that we have, the mocktail, right?
Yep, and it's the root of the plant that's typically used to make an
So-
extract or a tea.
So it grows here really good. Does it grow here because of that?
Because of the water. It
The
loves
water.
really damp soil.
What is that red or brown on top of that?
That is mosquito fern.
Oh.
It's an
That sounds pleasant.
It grows on top and floats on top of the water.
Oh, wow.
You can touch it if
Okay, I
you want
wasn't
What flavor
sure.
is it?
Yeah.
Not really not a smell. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting texture, though.
So this goes through seasons, and we'll have parts of the year where it's more clear.
And then you guys also have like little turtles in there, too.
Yeah, I see them floating all the time in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, what?
Sorry.
Well, almost
okay?
found the hole. Guess they have otters here.
4 or 5 otters in here, usually a family pod,
Oh.
and it's pretty neat.
I was going to share, I think, probably one other thing, and then we'll just kind of head out to the pier. Or maybe 2 other things. But someone asked about what's growing on top of the water. It's this aquatic plant called mosquito fern, and we'll kind of walk around if you want to see it. It's in my hand here, too.
Does it attract mosquitoes? No, it keeps mosquitoes.
It keeps mosquitoes away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we need to
We
grab
need
a bunch
that
of them.
everywhere then.
Follow this trail straight this way to the parking lot. Just before the gate on your left, we have a sand dune habitat, and right now this flower is very special and it's blooming. So if you wanted to walk over there on your way out, you can find the Antioch sand dune primrose. It's a flower that only grows in Antioch, and it only grows in the sand dunes, and there's almost no sand dunes left. So it's really special, and it's blooming right now.
Oh, wow.
If you want to go check it out.
Wow.
If you enjoy gardening or service work, on this Saturday we're doing a sand dune restoration from 10 until 12. So you're welcome to come back and enjoy that and find some community at the sand dunes. This is another fun program. But since the sun is setting here, I'm just going to start walking towards the pier so we can enjoy that light and color. And then just ask any of us questions or chat if you have.
There's the cat running.
Look at that. That is nice. I was like surprised that Antioch has a flower that only blooms for them.
Well, we got it. We have.
Yeah, but it's over here visiting in
Yeah,
no, in Oakley.
It's over here now. I know.
Why are there not very many sand dunes left?
So the was used to make concrete. So there's a lot of I think some of that has been used for that, and then also just development.
Yeah.
I think it's probably mostly development.
Yeah, that's always the case.
Yeah.
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 Does it appear in like other parts of Antioch or just over here more so?
I don't know. What I know is that it is growing at the Antioch Sand Dunes, and that's where because this wasn't here, some former staff in 2020 or so started that project, and so they worked. With,
I remember when it was all fenced off. Yeah.
They worked with Antioch Sand Dunes to get seeds of that plant and a few others.
I like this event so far.
It's nice. You know, I like being outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yet you won't go camping.
I can't go regular camping.
Talking about when we first got married or anything, you didn't want to go
I
camping.
already did do regular camping when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, you never went camping with me.
My back problem is that I can handle it. You can stay in the tent, I'll stay in the cabin. That works out with you.
No, I don't think so.
What we're seeing now is the brown color.
Yeah.
That's a bat box.
Oh.
I haven't seen bats use it, but I have seen bats in the park
Yeah.
her around. Actually, the morning right at sunrise is a great time to see them.
In the morning?
And then, yeah. We can't see it from here, but there's some larger white boxes, and those are for owls.
Okay. You know, actually,
What kind of, I'm sorry, Daniel. Go ahead.
I was actually walking. Remember, I was walking to work one day and I saw a bat carrying 2 baby bats on it while a blue jay was attacking it. Yeah.
Wow.
I was very tempted to.
Amazing.
I almost caught it in my house because it was trying to get up, but it flew to a tree and it climbed a tree with the babies.
Yeah.
But that blue jay was after the babies. Freaking blue jays! I hate those guys.
They're very territorial with all kinds of other animals.
So what kind of other...
Great time to see most animals.
Okay.
Beavers are. They're not fully nocturnal. They do like the night, but you'll see them during the day sometimes. Otters love daytime. Daytime.
Do you ever see them with their babies and, you know, because they're so cute.
I know. We
Just follow the trails.
only ones that I've seen the young for are the otters.
Oh, okay.
And they'll, especially in the springtime, you'll see them in big family groups swimming together.
Okay.
They're, if you know, the sea otters have the little babies that rest on their tummy.
Yeah.
These are river otters here, so they don't do that.
they
But
don't
you'll
do
see
that,
them all.
okay.
They're pretty playful, and they're all together.
Okay. And this is what?
Coyote and possum and heron.
Oh, they raccoon. At all?
Watch out for scat
Yeah.
and leaves and more
Part
leaves.
of the design of the park.
I want to thank you again for telling me about this event.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank
Glad you both could make it.
Thank you.
We almost didn't make it. It would have been my fault. Hi, Kristen. She's like, not gonna talk about it.
Just like that.
Just walk down there.
Dream, huh?
Antica. There's Mount Diablo over there.
Yeah, I know.
I guess where it's gonna go. Out to the business. Is that real? Is it designed like it actually is?
Yeah. So if you put water on it, it actually flows to the bay.
Well, they do that with the kids.
No, I missed that part. Yeah, there's Pittsburgh.
That's
where I grew up.
probably Lake Alhambra, don't you think?
A Street?
Right here.
Look,
Or an A.
Yeah, so that's probably Lake Alhambra.
like a
Lake Alhambra.
well.
Yep.
Yeah.
diamond
So
right there.
where,
Yeah.
this would be Hillcrest then, right here is Hillcrest.
And it's all coming down.
So,
There you get the.
oh, there we are.
Oh, okay.
We're somewhere.
Oh, right here, Daniel.
We're right there.
Frank's Trap. Stockton. What's over here? Is that Lodi? Or
There's Oakley.
Oakley?
There's Big Break.
Well, I need to know what Frank's Tracks is now. Like it's
older than you guys?
yeah. By far. It looks like it's some kind of a water. Oh. I wonder if this is like the water Stockton I like going to.
So where's this? So that's Creek.
Yeah, that's the Antioch Bridge.
That's what I think it is right here.
And we must be around here somewhere.
Somewhere down actually.
There used to be an island here,
Oh,
and
okay.
it flooded, and that's what's left.
Oh.
It's the whole thing's
So this is the
only like about
river that my knee
6,
is on
7
top
feet
of,
deep.
and that's the main levee.
Because
There are
I've actually
smaller
gone in the
levees
water
and some
there and
internal
came up about right there.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be up to here to me.
Yeah,
Up to my nose?
Yeah, we had a rope wrapped around the prop. I had to go in the water to get it out.
Oh, wow.
So how far is it from the? How far is it from the
Must be Discovery Bay.
river to here?
It's just pretty, I mean, this is the actual river.
Right? Yeah.
So this river,
We are at the Walking Dead here over here at Timber.
27 million people drink from this water.
27 million people?
27 million people, California.
Wow.
How far does it go down?
Southern California.
Tons of it.
You can watch it go all the way down. Drive down on 5.
The last bond measure that everybody okayed was to do a lot of repair to that.
Wow.
There's been so much subsidence in the Central Valley that a lot of it has dipped to where they have to have pumps to keep the water down.
Wow.
Because it's supposed to be gravity fed,
Yeah.
and so there's a lot of low places now. But can you just imagine the amount of energy to push that water over the pass to get to Los Angeles?
So not only a water bill, but a PG&E bill.
So when you're going over the pass, there's that Pyramid Lake.
Yeah, up on top.
Do they use that for drinking water too, or is that just recreational?
Yeah, that's drinking water.
That is
And then
drinking water too, okay.
the main reservoirs that they hold the water in from here are right around there too.
Okay. Have you ever made a stop there? I heard you could stop there and look at their like the observation, and look at the water.
No, I've never thought of it.
Okay. I was gonna see if it.
Usually when I get that high, I'm thinking about looking at Magic Mountain.
Yeah, you're ready to go, right?
Yeah, especially
First roller coaster.
especially when you got a season pass and you're like, yeah, I can stop there real quick and get some food.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We stop to eat and we continue on.
Yeah, I'm a roller coaster guy. So
Me too.
that one, that one twice.
Oh yeah.
Did you go to the Fright Fest?
No, I did not.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I went last year, 2 years ago. We went to the one in Disneyland.
Oh
That
yeah,
was a
yeah.
lot of fun. Everybody was dressed up.
Yeah.
Nice.
We haven't done that one. We've done Six Flags and Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is that
But,
Brown's
yeah.
Island over there?
We took our granddaughter.
So that is not an official. Does she like to ride coasters? Or is she
No,
too
not
old?
really. I do. I go, well, I'm going on this one.
There's a big enjoying this time together. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was, you just get pushed back into your chair.
Like kind of like the plane.
Yeah.
They do kayaks over here,
We do
right?
kayaks here too. So that's the only thing we charge for. It's about $30 for being on the water for an hour and 45 minutes. They sit in double kayaks for the paying guests. And it's a
And that's the kayak launch right there.
guided trip. So we have the vests, the paddles, everything, and then usually we go out past this boat, and we'll either go left or right. And we'll come around these islands, and they're usually themed. Some either birds, mammals. There's a few shipwrecks out here.
Oh wow.
That's all something that we'll go.
Yeah.
restructuring the habitat. We're teaching our kids about the rainforest.
The water like right now.
Yeah.
That the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah. So they were actually going to use it for something.
So that thing's been parked there for about 5 years?
Oh, at least 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That long?
Yeah.
I thought it was right before I started.
No,
It was longer than that.
And then there's some islands out here, right? Little islands.
Oh, there's a bunch of islands.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 35 islands throughout the whole delta.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's say that I was taking a boat and I wanted to go to like Lodi. Could I get there from using the water? I could, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could. It'd take a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was yours.
This shed over here has about 24 kayaks.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's $30 and it's a double, you said double-seater?
Double-seater for the public.
Okay.
Sit-in kayaks.
Okay.
Very safe.
I was saying something that actually had like little motors, but I don't think you guys have that here, right?
No, we don't.
No?
It's arm motors.
Oh. Sounds like a workout.
It is a workout, I think.
But it's not hour and 45 minutes of continual paddling. You
Yeah.
paddle like for 15 minutes, stop, talk about stuff.
Okay.
Paddle for 15 minutes, talk about stuff.
An educational workout.
Yeah.
All right, I like
Get
that.
up, start sweating. And
Oh, yeah.
there's-
Oh, the mosquitoes are out.
Yeah.
But this is actually very nice. I mean, to have the adult thing, first time ever, and actually to catch it. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, huh, what kind of adult things can you do at it? Either way, I'm in. Is this a bike rack?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I thought it was something they just play on, or both.
It's both.
Most of the time, we see kids playing it.
All right.
Like people use it for bikes.
So how often do you guys have to drain the outhouses out here?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I see them about once a month, I think.
Once a month?
Seems like a good estimate.
I try not to be around there. Hopefully, we're not doing a program when they show up.
You ever had a problem with homeless?
Not really.
No?
Not really.
Because I remember going further down before the
yeah.
bridge there, and they were,
Yeah,
they were camped out there for a couple weeks.
Yeah. By the bathroom area.
Yeah, by the
down there.
bathroom area.
Every once in a while, we get a homeless kayaker.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, where they'll be kayaking different places of the delta, and they pull up because we have the beach, and they'll sleep in the bushes and then go on in the morning.
Huh. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
I know, yeah, the first
They're
time
on
I
a
saw it.
kayaking journey.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like people who bike across the state.
yeah,
Oh, man,
they're kayaking.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Kayaking through the Delta. That sounds fun.
So, how did you like the experience?
I did. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. We found out so many things about this area that we did not know. We didn't know they had coyotes.
No.
We didn't know they had,
Oh, no, I knew they had coyotes. I didn't know they had foxes. So.
well, turkeys. I didn't know they had turkeys here, too.
No, I didn't ever see.
And-
I come here quite often.
Yeah, and the fox, they said the silver fox, right?
Yeah, I've never seen a like. I didn't know that.
I don't
knew
mean
about-
me. I'm getting there, though. No.
I knew about the coyotes, but I didn't know about fox.
Just can't get a joke.
Funny.
I was calling myself the silver fox. So we're going to be heading up to the sand dune, which they have the Antioch flower out. So we're going to
The
check
only place that grows.
the only place it grows. So we're going to check that out real quick. So they said right where the sign's at, the square sign. So this is coming up right now. I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, there's the sign. There's the makeshift sand dunes. And they said the flower just started blooming today. Antioch flower. Oh, is that it over there? Yeah, I think that's... No, we're not going to cut through. I can see them from right here. Look. There they are. And they just started blooming today.
Oh, wow. Those are pretty.
Oh, I'm going to zoom in closer.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, check them out. Wow. This is one with a little bit of pink on it. And my wife's drinking behind me. I go, goop, goop.
Yep.
So that's the Antioch flower. Like that one song I said about The rose in the ghetto. Here's their rose. Hey, please excuse the mess. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our trip here to Big Break here in Oakley. We had a good time. It was the first time they ever did an event like this. I am going to put the times and dates of the next couple events. So if you guys are interested, please come on down. We're going to try to make it ourselves again next time. We're going to try some of that mocktail. That was actually pretty good, huh?
That was really good.
And I didn't realize that we're eating asparagus from here.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. All right, guys. So like I always said, if you guys ever need a prayer or anything like that, we'll be happy to pray for you. Please leave a comment down below. Thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay.
Look like the restaurants are out of order. And I gotta go.
And you can't use the one inside.
No, they're closed. It was a fun little trip. All right, Big Break. We'll see you next time.